everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, my name is Cam, and today I'm going to be going through different holiday sets that I think are worth or are not worth the money. This is going to be part one of a two-part series because I do have about 11 holiday gift sets that are cosmetic related, and also another 11 that are skincare rated because I am going on a no-buy for the next 6 months. I kind of went a little ham. I use it as an excuse, which is why I'm putting myself on this no-buy, because I have a problem when it comes to makeup. But without further ado, I am doing a giveaway as soon as I get to 100 subscribers. I've got a few good goodies in there already, but I'm sure a few of these items that I'm going to be talking about today are going to end up in the giveaway pile, so stay tuned for that. As soon as I get 100 subscribers, I will be posting a video. So without further ado, let's just get right on into it. So first, I want to talk about Ulta. I am a Sephora junkie. I know I need to like mix my verses, but I'm just a Sephora junkie. I don't know why. I like the Ulta's reward point program a lot better, but I just like Sephora more. So the majority of the sets that I bought are from Sephora, but a few of them are both. But first, I'm going to talk about a cheat item, and this is a Ulta Beauty bag. It comes with 9 different items as long as you spent, I think it was $15 on the Ulta Beauty brand. So what I did, so this is a cheat, this wasn't a holiday set, but I bought 2 individual eyeshadows, and then I bought a lipstick, which was not all that expensive, maybe $20 for all 3. And then I got the 9-piece items for free. It's called Italian Espresso. There it is. If you look at it in the pan, it has like some shimmers and some sparkles. But as soon as you blend the shadow out, I feel like those sparkles do diminish and fade away. And I personally like that because their matte brown that they had wasn't as blendable as this like deep brown, but this one had a little bit of shimmer, and after it's blended out you can't really tell that there's any sparkles there in the first place. So I do really like this. And then I also bought this shade here, which is in the shade Suede, and there's what it looks like in pan. Their mattes are very like buttery and just soft, and I don't want to say creamy because it's not cream, but it's just, they're really nice and soft. And I wanted to pick up 2 shades, like, because they're single shadows, I wanted to pick up like a transition shade and a deepen shade for just like an everyday look. And I mean, honestly, I could have used my bronzer as my transition shade, but I was just looking for a way to spend the $15 so I could get the 9, because this retails for $78 if you don't have an Ulta purchase, which was just stupid if you ask me. But and then I also got the lipstick in the shade Play Nice. Here's what that lipstick looks like. It kind of resembles pink chocolate, not to a perfect T, but it kind of resembles that, and the fact that it's like a pinky mauvey nude, and it's not too cool tone, not too warm tone, and it just kind of like fits my lips really nice. And I did wear this, I believe, yesterday, and I did like it, so I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of this. Hopefully it replaces pink chocolate, because pink chocolate I can no longer find items. And I got this bag and everything inside for free, which if I didn't, it would have been $75. In this bag, you get the Ulta Beauty On The Go Cleansing Makeup Removing Towelettes, and I believe you get 5. I do really like these for travel purposes, and I do like that they also include these in most of their like free goodie bags. And then you also get a tinted eye primer, and I love tinted eye primers just because I do have veiny eyelids, and I just feel like it makes my life a whole lot easier. I don't have to hide as much with my eyeshadow. Then the next thing I pulled out is and every item here is Ulta Beauty brand, so you don't get anything else. This is the Jelly Gloss Lip Gel, and I think it's got some pigment to it. I don't necessarily want to open this because I do have a lot of lip glosses, so I'm just going to hold off on opening this bad guy. And then you also get the Hydrating Face Primer, which I probably am going to gift this to my sister because she doesn't have any face primers. Like, her makeup collection is foundation, a few eyeshadow palettes that I've given her, and lipstick that I've given her. So I need to well round her collection a bit. So I feel like this will be a great gift to her. Then you also get a full-size lipstick in the shade Mischievous. A little bit more product in this lipstick because you get 3.96 grams and you get 3.0 grams in here. So you get a little bit more product in the one you buy. But this one here is more of a mauve-y, pinky lipstick. I'm sure if I was wearing pink lips or pink eyeshadow, this would look perfect on the lips, and I'm kind of excited to get to use this. Like, these two lipsticks, you can tell a difference. Like, this packaging is a bit weighted. This bag, I am pulling out two brushes. We get this one here, which is a cheek brush, and then we get this one here, which is a eyeshadow brush. It's kind of very small, probably going to be perfect for shadow or shimmer shades on your eyelid. And then you also get the Bold Ambition Volumizing and Conditioning Mascara. It's a conditioning mascara. I'm curious on what, like, the claims of that are going to be. So I do have, and this is in the shade Jet Black, so I do have a few mascaras open, so I'm going to hold off on opening this one until I can declutter a few or use a few up. So with the small Ulta Beauty purchase, you can get everything I just listed in here for free, except for those two first single shadows. And so these two single shadows and this lipstick here, I did purchase those separately, but everything else was in this bag. And I do like their reward program because as long as you spend a little bit of money with their makeup brand, which I think their makeup brand is actually really nice, you can still get some great quality products. I really do like a lot of their mascaras. I like their lip formulas. I like their primer. I like their eye primer, especially since it's tinted. Brushes are always good to have in your collection, so I do think that they do a good job with doing this as a reward program as long as you are putting money into their company, if that makes sense. From Ulta Beauty, I'm going to talk about two items from MAC. So let's talk about this one because I've used this one. This is the MAC... what are you called? This is the Starlit Lip Bag Red, and it's kind of hard to tell because it's like the bag itself inside of it kind of makes it hard to read. It has one lip pencil crayon and one lip glass pencil crayon and one bullet lipstick. So this bag is really cute, and then you get like this really cute little star hanging on the outside here. And you get 3 items in here. You get the bullet lipstick, and this is in the shade Fireballer. And then you get a lip pencil in the shade Cherry. And then you get a lip glass in the shade Moscato, I think. So I'm going to swatch them all on my hand for you. Starting from the bottom, we have the lip pencil in the shade Cherry, the matte lipstick in the shade Fireballer, and then the lip glass in the shade Moscato. I just want to say I wore this lipstick and this lip liner. I didn't wear the lip glass because I find that my lipstick tends to fade a lot faster if I wear a lip gloss, so I wanted it to stay like it needed to stay all day. So I wore this lip liner and then this lipstick, and it stayed all freaking day. I ate, I went to class, I went to work, I got home, and it wasn't as pigmented as when I first put it on, but it faded nicely into the lips, and my lips still looked good from being away from home for 8 hours without retouching, and I was like, dang! So I really do hold MAC lip products in a high standard, so I was very, very grateful I was able to get my hands on these. You how much this one retailed for. So this retailed for $39.50 and it's a $64 value. And this one here retails for $29.50 and it is a $44 value. And in here you get, this is the Lucky Stars Retro Matte Kit in neutral, and you get 3 retro matte liquid lip colors, and it also has a very nice cute little star on this one. Let me unwrap it for you, and it's got like the MAC written on the star and everything, and it is very beautiful. I don't know what I would put in this bag to like travel with, but it is kind of cute. And you get 3 little lipsticks here. I had to go get my glasses. I cannot read these names. This is that one. This first one here is more of like a champagne color, and it's called With the Side of Stars, and it's really pretty. It's got like the champagne-y nude color, but with a little bit of pink and gold like shimmeries in them, and I don't feel like it looks crazy metallic. I really want to find a purpose to wear this lipstick just because I think it's really pretty, and like I said, it is With a Side of Stars. And this next one here, this pink one, is, I don't know how, I don't really like colors like this, but if I'm wearing like a no makeup day, I think I would use this, and I really do like the MAC formula. It's very comfortable, it's very wearable, and this one is called Texting the Stars. So I don't know if I like that one, but I'm really intrigued by this metallic one. This one I'm not so sure, and I also do like this top one here. This top one is called Topped with Brandy, and it's this very pretty like purpley, like I could do like a gray smoky eye in this color. I do really like to do smoky eyes with a color like this, and I'm very enticed by this color. I do really like it. So I only really truly love this color out of it because I don't know how much I'll wear these bottom to, but I mean, they were cute, and I really do like this formula, and it's going to get me to step outside of my comfort zone. And I apparently bought a lot of lip sets because I've got a few more, but that's all right. Next, this is found at both Ulta and Sephora. This is from last year's holiday release, but my local Sephora still had it, and I was able to get my hands on it. This is the Urban Decay Hex Ready 24/7 Travel Eye Pencil Set, and here is what it looks like. You get a black, a white, a blue, a purple, and a orange is what it looks like. I'll take them all out and do a little swatcheroony for ya. Starting at the very top black one, this is Perversion, Space Dust, Goddess, Voodoo, and Sapphire, ending with this orange one down here. I have used Perversion, Space Dust, and the first 2 and the last one, which is Sapphire. I'm wearing Sapphire on my eyes right now. I have been really loving warm tone looks lately. I think it's because it's Thanksgiving and it's fall, and I can't get enough of the warm tones right now. And if you're curious what I have on my eyes, it is this. This is the Sweet Talk Pest Powder Palette from ColourPop. I have on Work It, and this shade down here, I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm not going to make a fool of myself. So I was able to create a very nice warm tone look with this, with this shadow, this shadow, this shadow, and this gold glitter right here, if you were curious. But this one I really do like for like warm tone looks. This black is an amazing black. This like shade here is like gold but green, and it's got like this really cool flip to it. I don't know, it's just unlike anything I have in my collection already. And this shade Goddess right here is more of it's like a muted black. Like, it's not a jet black. It's black, but it's not like a blackest black, but it's also got some blue sparklies to it. And this purple one here is a very nice metallic purple. It does have a slight purple glitters in it, but nothing. They're very, very small, and they're just like little shimmer particles. So I don't really like purple eyeshadow, so I don't know if I will get the most use out of that one. But those are the 5 that came in this set, and I do really like the Urban Decay pencil liners. Okay, so I wanted to get the Brow Styler Eyebrow Pencil and Powder Duo from Benefit, and it's got like the pencil on the one end and the powder on the other end, but that retails for $34. And this bad boy right here was $59, and it's $10 off for a few days before Black Friday, and I just checked, and it is still on sale for $49, $15 more than that brow pencil, and you get a powder, and you get a pencil that's in between the Goof Proof brow pencil and the Precisely My brow pencil, and for $15 more, you get 6 full-size items. Okay, now, you're thinking, that other brow pencil is $34, you're going to save $15. You don't get a spoolie, you get powder on one side, you get a pencil that's in between the Goof Proof and the Precisely My brow pencil. And personally, I am in love with the the Goof Proof brow pencil, just because I've got thick, full brows. You get a full-size 24-hour brow setter, Precisely My brow pencil, Goof Proof brow pencil, 3D brow tones. This is the Ka-Brow, and then this is the Gimme Brow. And it says right on the little lid here, 6 full-size brow bestsellers and tips and tricks, which this is the tips and tricks little thing. And I thought this was so cute. I can put paper around this and decorate it, put it in my background, things like that. But for $15 more, you get like 5 more products. Why wouldn't I just do this? Because I am almost out of my Goof Proof right now. Well, I wouldn't say almost out, but I love that brow pencil, and I know I will go through it, so it's nice to have a backup. And then the Precisely My brow pencil, I did use both the Precisely My brow and the Goof Proof, and I did like this to kind of do the edges of my brow out here, and then like the inside right here, or the beginning of my brow, just because I wanted it to be a little bit more defined. And I think I'm going to give this guy a shot, because I normally don't like him, and I mean, it's just me being lazy and only wanting to use one brow product, but I have been reaching for the Ka-Brow too, the pomade, and I like it. It's nice. The color that I bought a set last year. I was in the shade, I think it was in the shade 3, and it's a bit too dark for me, and I just don't like using it, so I think I'm going to pass it on to my sister, who's got a little bit of darker brows than I do, so I'm glad that I have a lighter Ka-Brow that I can use. And then this Gimme Brow, I've never used this. I'm not a big fan of the brow setter, but I like it. I do like the 2 pencils. The 3D brow tones is freaking amazing for like just a quick go out the door. I was already talking about the Ka-Brow, but the Gimme Brow I have never used, I don't think. And it's supposed to have like little bitty hairs like embedded on the brush. So, yeah, I'm excited to give this bad boy a go, and it's really cute too. It's really small. So I thought this was a much better deal for a little bit, for $15 more, and I get 5 more products. I just want to go with this. Plus, some of these items have spoolies and setting stuff and stuff like that. So I'm really grateful that I picked up that rather than the just single brow pencil. Okay, and I've got one more item that can be found at both, and this is the Tarte High Performance Neutrals. It's a $35, for $35 you can get 171 retail value, which is freaking insane. You get 9 full-size cheek products, and I have been using these today. I am using this highlight from the Rose Gold stack. I am wearing this highlight here, but I'm also wearing another one. And in the Rose Gold stack, you'll get a bronzer, a blush, and a highlight, and you can already tell I have been using this one. In the gold stack here, you get a highlight and 2 blush, more of a warm tone, and this one's got a little shimmer to it. So I do like the fact that they did include different like finishes and things like that. In this last stack here, you get This one, I would use this as like a sparkly bronzer in the summertime, honestly, and then you get like this really pretty blush, which I dug my finger into the first time I opened it, and then you get more of a warm tone blush. And I do really like Tarte blushes and things like that, and if you're looking for like a gift for someone, you can open this and be like, okay, this one's for me, and I'll gift this one to that person and that one to that person. So it's just a great like gift idea if you didn't want to keep online. Personally, I was kind of hoping for just a single palette. Wraps up all of the Ulta and like combined the Ulta Sephora items that I bought. So now let's just go into Sephora, and first I want to talk about this brush set here. Let's just keep the Tarte train going. This is the Tarte High Performance Neutrals brush set. It comes with 5 different brushes. So first it comes with the flat shader brush, which looks like this. It has a really nice detailing on it. Then it comes with the highlight brush, and it also has a really nice detail on it. Then it comes with the powder brush, which also has really nice detailing on it. Then it has the rounded cheek brush, and then the tapered blending brush. So I do, okay, I'm sorry, Tarte. I love your products. I love your foundation brush. This brush set, it's not it. I'm sorry. This bronzer brush, I feel like there's not enough brushes or bristles in here, and they're not like compact really nice. Now, if you're looking for like a subtle, barely there bronzer, the subtle, barely there makeup, this is going to be your brush set. That is not my cup of tea, and this, I feel like it takes me forever to blend out my bronzer. I can never apply enough, and when I do, it's like blotchy and things like that. And I think it's the brush, just because I can use it with the bronzer with different brushes, the things like that, and then not give me that. So I know it's this brush. This one is, I do not like this brush here. I normally would do the shape like this for my bronzer and stuff like that, but it's just, it's not densely, it's too flimsy for my liking. This brush here I do actually really like. For me personally, it is a bit small for a powder brush, but I do like this for applying blush. You can see like the pink blush right there. I feel like it's just perfect shape for that. So I do like this brush, not for what it's targeted for, but I do like this brush. This brush here, I have the same brush with this brush here. It's too flimsy, doesn't pick up enough product, doesn't disperse it the way I wish it to. And if you're looking for a barely there makeup, this brush is for you. This brush, same thing as the tapered blending brush. It's just not stiff enough. There's not enough bristles. I feel like I'm working too hard and too long with these brushes to get them to work. So I don't like them, but I do like this brush here. This brush is actually really dense and compact compared to the other ones, and it's just perfect for getting like right underneath the eye here and like fixing your the shape on your outer corner. It's really, really nice. I did use this brush today, so I do like these 2 brushes from the set, but I would not spend $35 on just these 2 brushes if I'm not going to use these 3, if that makes sense. So I got 2 really nice brushes and 2 I'll use them if I have to brushes. Like, they do get the job done. It's just not my cup of tea for my preferences, if that makes sense. Skincare, and this is the Skin Goals for Sally set. This is the 25 USA $33 value, and if we open it here, these are very small. Like, they are very small, but I am a primer junkie, and I wanted to try the Versali formula without spending that price. Like, holy cow. Like, these are expensive, but you get the Skin Tone Blur. I have used this one. I've tried the Unicorn Essence. I've also tried the Rose Gold Elixir, and I tried the Volcano Elixir yesterday. Like, I don't know. I think I'm going to pull these into like a Shop My Stash and use them every day in a consecutive week to see if I like them. But they are very, very small, and I'm just worried that I'm not going to get to use them enough to like know if I like them or not, if that makes sense. And is also from Farsali, and this is the Liquid Glass Serum, and this one was $25 and this was $25. And if you think about it, it's 0.34 ounces in here. These would total out, so each of these are 5 milliliters, and this bad boy right here is 10 milliliters. So this is 20 milliliters, and this would be 10 milliliters. So you get more in here than you do in here. I don't know how, but you do. So I feel like this was a nice way to try all of their different ones, because I think they only have these 5, which is why I picked up this one separately, because it wasn't included in this set. But I do like how you get like the 4 of them and you get to try them, and my primers last for me forever, so I would assume these would last at least a little while if I can English today. My goodness. Next, I've got this bad boy, which is from Fenty Beauty, and this is their Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Bomb Baby 2. You got a mini lip and face set. So first things here is you get this, and this, I'm also wearing this right now. It is very gorgeous. This is the Killawatt Foil Freestyle Highlighter in the shade Sandcastle. And here's what it looks like. It is just the most beautiful bronzy color. Like, I'm wearing this first underneath my highlight, and then I've got more of a the Tarte highlight just right on the high points of my cheek, and this one runs out. Like, it is so gorgeous. Like, I want to put this on my lids too, because it's a Killawatt foil, so I'm sure you could put it on your eyes as well. Like, it is just so freaking gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, I love it. And then you also get this right here, which is the Sweet Mouth lip gloss, and it is just, I love her formula. What that gloss looks like. It does have a little bit of pigment to it, and it smells so good. I also bought this. You know I had to. It is the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Glossy Posse Mini Gloss Balm Collection. And here's what the packaging looks like. It is so gorgeous. Like, I would put my brushes in here to travel with. And I am missing, just for aesthetic purposes, I'm just going to put this right here just so it looks full. But this one came with this shade here, which is in the shade Fussy, and I do have this full size here, so I did already gift the mini Fussy to my sister. So this comes with, we have Cheeky, Hot Coconut, Confetti, Fussy, and Pretty Please, and these are all very different and like their tones. And this one here in the shade Pretty Please, holy cow, it is freaking pigmented. I want to put this brown one on right now. This one is in the shade Hot Coconut, and they've all got like different shimmers and things in them. I would say they've all got this, the clear one's got like a blue shift to it, but I think all the other ones have like a pink and gold glitter to them, like more of a warmy glitter to them. And there's just a whole lot of hype going around about these glosses, and I can see why. Like, I love the glosses. They are great. I can't get enough of them, and it was in between that one and the Too Faced glosses, but I liked the colors in the Fenty Beauty one, so I went with that one instead. But the last and final lip products I bought is from Huda Beauty. This is their, like, lip set, and you get a matte liquid lipstick, a lip liner, and then a demi matte lip. And then I'm wearing the lip liner and the demi matte lip right now. I just put on the Fenty gloss over the top though. Venus Day Slayer and then Venus again. So I wore the matte lipstick the other day, and I'm wearing the demi matte one right now. I feel like it is a great warm tone nude, and I do really like the formula. The only thing I would say is about the liquid mattes, they are a bit they're an oily liquid lipstick, so I would suggest applying them with a lip liner and use these a few times before you judge them, because applying them is going to be different than anything else. The first time I applied it, I was like, ooh, well, this formula, not this specific color. I was like, I don't know if I like that. And then I tried it a few more times and I really fell in love with it. So I would give this formula, like, it's a adjust to formula. It's not like a, oh, I got this, it's the same as everything else. It's a bit different, if that makes sense. And I've been getting into lashes more lately, so this is the last and final item I have to talk about here. This is the Lash Story set from Sephora Collection. You get 4 lashes. Up top, you get Foodie and Cheers, and then at the bottom, you get Brunch Babe and Shahira. This is like kind of light. This one's a bit more intense. Then these are the ones that I have on right now. And then I wore these 2 bottom ones. I wore this one out on Halloween, actually. And then I'm wearing this one here, which is in the shade Brunch Babe. I don't like this set. And let me tell you why. I feel like the lashes are a bit shorter in this set than the other 3 sets. Like, the name, it's kind of Brunch Babe, so it's kind of like, and the thing that the box kind of gives off is kind of like an all natural, like a there but barely there kind of thing. And I feel like I could have achieved these lashes with just my mascara. Like, I don't think like they do anything very spectacular, because normally when I wear lashes you can barely see my eyeshadow. Looking in the mirror, like, I can see everything on my eyeshadow. I just feel like they're a bit shorter and more of a like barely there kind of look. I wore this set. I was extremely in love with them. They were voluptuous, they were thick, they were there, they were in charge of the show. These, not so much. I just feel like they're a bit lighter and they're not my cup of tea. I'm sure if I tried these, I would like them a whole lot more than what I'm doing now. Alrighty, so I just think that these lashes here in the style Brunch Babe are a little bit more like natural. They've got like shorter lashes. Maybe I just applied them down, but it feels like the lashes are just like pointing down. And I don't necessarily like this style, but I tried this style here with the camel on it, and I did really, really enjoy those. So I think it'd just be this one. And even these lashes look longer than these ones. I kind of want to hold them up to each other just because it doesn't look like I have anything on. But other than that, that was all of my makeup and items. And stay tuned for part 2, because I'm going to be including all of my skincare items and things like that. And just because I didn't show it earlier and I want to show it, this is my Grace Sloan Memorial Hospital sweatshirt. It's currently, like, there was a season finale, and I think it's just Thanksgiving break for them, and I'm like, I need my show, when's my show gonna come back? And I'm like in withdrawal waiting for my show. It's, oh man, I just can't be up to date on my shows. But anyway, thanks for clicking and thanks for watching. Bye!